Good morning, everyone. I believe it's day 14. Got up about 6:30, a little bit 6:45, somewhere around there. It is now 7 something, about 7:20, 7:30 probably. Getting ready to leave Deep Gap Shelter, and we're going to head over to Plumorchard Shelter, which is 8.2 miles. And they're supposed to have some rain in the forecast towards this evening, Friday evening. And I'm going to show you this right here. A little bit of a sunrise and cloudiness. I got down to 41 last night. But other than that, it's a beautiful view from what I can see. Y'all probably can see a little bit. We were the only two at the shelters again. We're going to have to go back uphill to get out of here to hit the AT trail. So we'll talk to y'all later. Alright, mile 65.8. Got a little bit of view going up the mountain here. We'll talk to y'all later. Alright, mile 66. Got a view. Not a clear one, but got a view anyways. And back that way. Talk to y'all later. Alright, everyone. We're at mile 66.6 at Powell Mountain Vista. Little side trail off the AT there, about 1/10 of a mile or a little bit more. Come to this beautiful view right here. Worth the side trail trip there. We'll talk to y'all later. All right. I'm going through a green tunnel here. I think a lot of my videos showing green tunnels. But this is common on the AT, green tunnels. That's the reason I tell you not to bring a solar power backup battery, because it's kind of useless, because a lot of the sun gets blocked out because of stuff like this, or going through a bunch of trees. That's old Beatnik up there. We've been hanging together. Really good guy. Well, let me put this camera up before I trip and fall. Don't want to do that. Got a bad knee as it is, so talk to y'all later. Alright, mile 68.8. Right off the trail. They said there was a water spot where we get some water and a bench. It's pretty neat, little waterfall there. Alright, we're going to take a little break here, eat something, and get some water, and then we're going to head on. Talk to y'all later. Alright, filtered us some water, had a little snack. Now we're going to be heading towards the Plumorchard Shelter. Plumorchard Shelter. I think we still got like about 5 miles or so to go. So, talk to y'all later. Let's roll. Alright, we're at Dix Creek Gap. And we got 4.5 miles of Plumorchard Gap. I think a little bit after that will be the shelter. And Blue Ridge Gap is where I'll be getting off at tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll Beatnik. Talk to y'all later. Alright, mile 69.6. And got a little bit of view out there. We come from that direction right there. And we're going that way. Let's roll. Alright, we're coming down the hill now to Colt Gap. After that, we're going back uphill to Plumorchard Shelter. These steps are kind of steep. Talk to y'all later. Alright, we are coming down the mountainside. Going up the mountain, it was like 1.7 miles of going up, and now it's going to be like a mile going down to Plumorchard Gap Shelter for the night. So, a little stream here coming off the mountains, across the trail. And I'm going to put the camera up so I won't slip and fall. Talk to you later. Alright, 2:45, made it to Plumorchard Gap. Our shelter's down that way. I'm going to stay there for tonight. And tomorrow, come back up here. We got this climb. We have 1.3 miles to Blue Ridge Gap where I'll be getting off and taking it easy for a few days. So we'll talk to y'all later. Well, we had to come down a hill and go up, back up a little hill just to get to the shelter here. I want to say probably a quarter mile or a little bit more off the trail. But we're at Plumorchard Gap Shelter. It's a small shelter. They got a covered picnic table and a fire pit. They got a box over there, a bear box. Privy's down there, open underneath. This is the shelter. Camping areas. Well, we'll talk to y'all here in a little while. Didn't realize, but inside here, there's a deck right there for people to sleep on. And right above us is a place to sleep. All right. Well, we'll talk to y'all later. Alright, for y'all don't know, this kind of place is where we get our water from, right from the down from the shelter. Usually it's piped like this on a stream, or usually it's flowing off rocks that we gather the water from. But this is what we gather up and filter. So, talk to y'all later. Alright. Ending my video for today. I did 8.2 miles from Deep Gap Shelter to Plumorchard Gap Shelter. And tomorrow, got 1.3 miles to Blue Ridge Gap, where I'll be picked up by my wife, by a shuttle driver to take me into Hiawassee and wait for my wife to come pick me up there. So we go to the Smokies for a few days. I'm getting off trail, try to rest up this knee. And tomorrow the hike is going to be 1.3 miles, but we're going to be going over a mountain first thing. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning. Good night. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.